by Norman. Oh! Oh, he's out cold! Out cold!
A gigantic left hand by Brian Norman.
Yo, this African Nat coming to y'all with another video. So today we're going to talk about Brian Norman Jr. potentially fighting Devin Haney next. So first I want to speak on Brian Norman fight he had in Tokyo this morning. It came on Eastern time around like 7:20 a.m. in the morning, and I actually watched it live Eastern time. I'm on the Eastern time zone, so that's what time it came on. You can watch it on YouTube. You can find the fight on YouTube. It was a good fight. He knocked Jin Sasaki out in the 5th round in Tokyo, Japan. And as far as Brian Norman performance, I mean, he did good. I didn't like how he was throwing certain hooks that he threw. I also didn't like that he was getting caught with a lot of left hooks. Brian Norman, he was getting caught with a lot of left hooks. I think he's a good fighter, but I want to see him fight somebody. I want him to keep stepping up, fighting better opponents. You know what I'm saying? Because Sasaki, to me, he wasn't that good of an opponent for Brian Norman. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think he was that good of an opponent. He was outmatched. Like, clearly Brian Norman was a step ahead of him. He was the bigger fighter. You know what I'm saying? I really don't think that fight showed me nothing from Brian Norman. It didn't make me believe that, oh yeah, this guy the next one up. Not to me. He brutally knocked him out with a hook, a jumping hook, brutally, but it didn't make me think that he the next one up. Made me think that he another good fighter, like, you know what I mean? But it was a good fight. That's probably gonna be knockout of the year. I'm being honest. It was a highlight knockout. That's the type of knockout it was. So let's get to Brian Norman versus Devin Haney. So Devin Haney was in Tokyo. I don't know for sure if he was supposed to step in the ring or not. I'm not sure of that. If he was supposed to step in the ring or not. But I think that he didn't step in the ring. I don't know if he was supposed to or not. I'm not sure of that. But what I will say, Brian Norman kind of wanted to fight Boots, but Boots went up to 154. I don't think Brian Norman would beat Boots. I don't think he got a puncher's chance against Devin Haney. I don't think he'd beat Devin Haney, because I seen a lot of he got work to be done. You know what I'm saying? Like, his hands was down a lot. He was getting caught with hooks, specifically left hooks. He was getting caught with a lot of left hooks, man, by Sasaki. He was getting caught with a lot of left hooks by him. So I don't. That's not a good thing to me. Doing a step-up fight, getting hit with a lot of those left hooks. Because you fight a fighter like Ryan Garcia at 147 with a mean left hook, he mess around and knock you out. Now, I ain't saying that he don't have a chin. I ain't saying that Brian Norman don't have a chin, but what I'm saying is, when you fight on the elite level, the mistakes like that, getting caught with a left hook, he was getting caught by Sasaki. If Sasaki had a little bit more power, he might have hurt Brian Norman. Who knows? He possibly could have hurt him. Who knows? But he ain't had no power. And I feel like fighting a step-up fight or fighting somebody, a good fighter, a real good fighter, they're going to exploit that left. You leave your hands down to get caught with that left hook. It's just my opinion. I don't think he would have beat Boots. He do got a puncher's chance. Everybody got a puncher's chance, but I don't think personally he would have beat Boots. Devin Haney, that's a good fight. That's a good style fight. But I think Devin will beat him. Devin will outbox him. I think he'll beat him outboxing him, in my opinion. Could Brian Norman cut the ring off? We got to see. Like, you know, I seen some earlier fights. I thought he was looking real good. He looked good in this fight. You know what I'm saying? But I just felt like when he fighting the upper echelon of fighters, it ain't going to be that easy. Yeah, you can have a one-punch knockout, but you got to land that one punch. When you fighting guys that got solid defense or good chins, you got to do more than just that one punch. You got to line them up. You got to catch them with that punch when they ain't looking. So, I mean, I can't say I was impressed by Brian Norman, because I really wasn't impressed, because, you know, I seen some things that I didn't like in him. You know what I'm saying? I think that if he get a better trainer outside his father, if he get him like a better trainer, get him another trainer. I ain't saying that his father shouldn't be the head trainer, but he need to bring another trainer in the camp. I think he can learn some things. I think he can tighten up a lot of stuff, and I think that he will be a contender fighter, in my opinion. I don't think Sasaki really said nothing, because he wasn't really another opponent to me. It was a title fight, but he wasn't. I don't know, man. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all think I'm tripping. Like, he knocked out a Japanese, Japanese fighter, but it wasn't. It was a spectacular knockout. It was an impressive knockout. It was a highlight reel knockout. but I wasn't impressed. I need to see more from Brian Norman. I need to see more from him, man. In my opinion, I want to see more from Brian Norman Jr. I want to see him fight another good opponent at 147. There's some fights out there. I'm not gonna throw none out there. Hopefully we see him versus Devin Haney. I think Devin outbox him. I think he'd beat him by outboxing him, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know I'm a fan of Devin Haney. You know, I'm becoming a fan of Brian Norman. I'm becoming a fan of him. I'm a fan of Jerron. A fan of a lot of fights. I just don't think he will beat Boots. I don't think. Styles do make fights, so I could be wrong. Get in the comment section and correct me if y'all think I'm wrong. I just don't think he will beat Boots, and I think Devin will outbox him, in my opinion. So with that being said, this African Net. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I want to hear what y'all think in the comment section. Peace out.